Sales, 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 and for like an entrepreneur not going to Salesforce, how much as an entrepreneur is looking to start a business? If you can't sell, if you can't persuade, you can't convert. Good luck trying to get your business off the ground. So here are 10 of the best conversion tricks that you can use to get your business off the ground.
Did you know you can generate more sales for your store with a few simple psychology tricks? And I'm not just going to talk about theory in this video. Here are 10 actionable sales tricks you can use for your online store. How and what we buy is almost always based on how we feel in our gut. If you want to make an impression on shoppers, take a look at these 10 psychology-based tips to boost your sales. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Tap on the little bell icon to get notified about all our latest videos and never miss out on useful tips on how to grow your e-commerce store. 1. Expiration timers. 88% of shoppers research a product before making a purchase, either online or in store. They compare items, read reviews, and look for better deals. While this behavior can help your brand be discovered, as customers continue their research, you run the risk of them losing interest in your products. To prevent this, you can create a sense of urgency on your website. Implied urgency convinces shoppers to act now, often on impulse. A sales countdown pushes to act while it's not too late. For example, you can start a seasonal sale for all sweaters and hoodies. Decide on the time frame and publish your timer. Place it on your homepage or a specialized landing page, but it will have the most effect directly on your product page. You can also add it to your promo emails and social media posts, build an entire campaign around it, and create announcements around the time left. Just be smart about how and when you use the timer. Having an expiring sale on the same product every month will numb your customers to the urgency you're trying to create. 2. Limited stock products. Remember, the fear of loss is much greater than the desire to gain something. This sales trick creates a sense of urgency through scarcity. People hate being left out of anything, and your audience is no different. When they learn you only have 2 items left, it will create a fear of missing out, or FOMO effect. Use this tactic to focus customer attention on a limited number of products that won't be available once they sell out. Of course, if you're selling on print on demand, stock issues are minimal and any limitations will be more of a marketing decision than a production one. For example, you can decide on a set number of new designs for the holiday season that you want to sell and warn your customers that once you sell out, these designs will only be available again next year. Uphold the limits you set and stick to them. Doing the opposite will only ruin the trust in your brand. The FOMO effect is powerful and effective, but you shouldn't always resort to using it because your audience will catch on sooner or later. 3. Cross-selling. Many products work or look better when purchased together. For instance, who doesn't like a matching set of sports attire? A sports bra coupled with leggings, or an athletic tee and shorts? A new mug would look great on a new coaster. And a fun swimsuit would stand out more with a matching beach bag and flip-flops. Unfortunately, most customers won't get the idea to buy a matching set or a product bundle all on their own. You have to help them with that. Customers love online stores with a wide range of products to offer, but sometimes a great number of options can get overwhelming. That's why, to make a decision to buy straightforward, consider cross-selling on your store. Cross-selling encourages a customer to purchase an additional product or service that is different yet related to the product the customer is already set on buying. One way of doing this is to create product bundles. As a store owner, you probably already know which of your products complement each other. You can also check out the most popular combos from your customer purchases. I would advise to offer several bundle options. Put together a diverse range of product combinations for your customers to choose from, but don't overwhelm them. Have each bundle serve a different purpose. You can also offer a free product that comes with a bundle. This is a popular way to increase order value for customers who simply can't resist the idea of freebies. A special price for bundle purchases will also work in your favor. Buying products in combination sets means that customers can get products for a lower price than buying them separately, but they would still buy more than they originally planned, increasing your profit. Creating product bundles doesn't just help your customers make a wise purchase, you're also getting an opportunity to increase the value of each order. 4. Upselling. Similar to cross-selling, upselling means that you're working with an already eager customer that is set on buying something from your store. Upselling encourages to purchase a more expensive variant of the same product, or the same product with additional features. A good upselling promotion makes people feel like they're getting a great deal, urging them to buy. Here are some examples of what a good upsell looks like. For only $5 more, you can get a bigger cup, upgrade your t-shirt to a Made in America model, upgrade a small size poster to a larger size poster, and upgrade your shipping to get the order faster. While getting more customers is one proven way to improve sales, you'll be getting more bang for your buck by increasing the order value from your existing clients. These people are already buying what you're selling, so work with that. 5. Free shipping. In a recent survey on digital shopping trends in the US, 48% of respondents say they've added items to their shopping cart to qualify for free shipping. and 44% stated they've chosen the slowest delivery option because it was free. At its core, free shipping is designed to override the customer's logic with emotion and play with their natural impulse to consider buying extra items they've previously talked themselves out of getting. Just remember, you're not actually offering shipping for free. You're tweaking your prices to make your customers more interested in making a purchase. It's up to you to decide whether to install free shipping as a permanent perk or use it for promos. Free shipping in the long term is great for customer retention and building brand loyalty, especially for stores that drive sales with repeat purchases, while short-term campaigns are great for customer acquisition. Next, you can either set up free shipping on any order or free shipping with a minimum purchase value. The setup behind each is a bit different. For minimum purchase value, the bar has to be low enough so people will want to add more items to their cart and high enough so it results in profit. Think about the possible product combinations your customers might put together to hit that free shipping threshold. Make sure you have a few low-risk products or lower prices that will allow customers to just go over the threshold. For example, if you're a store specializing in premium all-over t-shirts that cost $50, you could offer free shipping starting from $100, enticing your customers to buy 2 at a time. Or you can set the threshold at $75 and expand your catalog with a $25 tote bag or $15 mug. 6. Upfront policies. People are always a little skeptical when they're reading bold claims and ads or other content, but you can cut the skepticism and make them more likely to believe what you're telling them. One method is to be specific about your claims. This is called risk aversion. Explain store policies and promotions in a simple and clear manner. Increase trust by offering as much information as possible. Eliminate sizing doubts. If you're selling apparel, one of the biggest factors working against you is that your buyer can't try on the clothes. That means they don't know if it'll look good on them, considering each body is a little different. That's why you should include specific size info so your buyer can get an accurate idea of how the garment will fit. Put up size guides for each product and add information about the models wearing your products if you can. Outline your returns policy. Another way to increase the likelihood of a customer making a purchase when they're worried about the sizing is by creating a straightforward returns policy. Do you accept returns because of wrong size or buyer's remorse? What should a customer do if they want to make a return? No hidden fees. Trust leads to purchases. 60% of online shoppers abandon their cart due to high shipping costs and other fees. There's really nothing much you can do. If shipping and taxes are high, they're high. That's why you should be upfront when it comes to those expenses. It might scare people off at first, but in the long run, you'll have dedicated customers who aren't afraid of being swindled or hit with hidden costs. 7. Social proof. 72% of online shoppers trust customer opinions online, and they tend to spend 31% more when a company has excellent ratings and reviews. When people see that other customers have had a good experience, that makes them believe that they will also have the chance of having a good experience on your store. All you need to do to get these reviews is ask. Not asking typically gets you a 50-50 result, while asking for reviews yields to an 83% positive average review rate. You can include a review request in your product descriptions and automatic order emails. Create a call for reviews on social media or contact a customer directly via email after you've made the sale. Something that may deter people from asking for a review is, what if the customer leaves a bad one? The thing is, a bad review isn't the end of the world. It actually looks suspicious when all of your reviews are only positive. What matters is how you handle the review and work with the customer to make it right. Ask your customers to post photos with their received products and create a brand hashtag that your customers can use on social media. Customer photos not only increase trust, but also show products in real life. 8. Fewer options. In a study conducted by psychologists at Columbia and Stanford University, shoppers who were offered free samples of 6 different jams were more likely to buy one than shoppers offered free samples of 24 jams. While the big display table generated more interest, people were about 10 times less likely to purchase than in the case of the smaller display. There's been a ton of research on the topic, and studies in other areas, like food and clothing, have shown the same results. There is something about more choice that demotivates people. When there are too many options, people tend to experience decision paralysis, also called the paradox of choice or choice fatigue. So, while offering your designs in all the different colors of the rainbow might be tempting, be decisive. Decide on the best 2 or 3 and stick to those. Our experience shows that the most sold colors on print-on-demand stores are black, white, and gray. If you can't decide on your own, these 3 are a safe bet. Same goes for design variants, shipping options, and all other decisions your buyers have to make on your store. Less really is more when it comes to making decisions. 9. Pop-ups. Marketers know that the thoughts people have versus the actions they take are 2 totally different things. Social psychologist Martin Lindstrom even published a whole book about it. Despite self-reporting that pop-ups provide a poor user experience, they can be incredibly effective when they're implemented appropriately. For example, stores with exit intent pop-ups are able to turn an average of 35% of leaving visitors into customers. And stores with opt-in pop-ups, or asking for the visitor's email, are more than twice as likely to generate subscribers than those with a static sign-up box. The truth is, pop-ups work. If they didn't work, people wouldn't use them. Not all pop-ups are created equal. Of course, a neon-colored flashing pop-up with no substance will annoy your customers and make them leave your store at once. Create pop-ups that enhance the online experience rather than detract from it. Offer something that the visitor wants, and you'll have a completely smooth user experience and a happy customer. Here are some pop-ups to consider. Welcome pop-ups. These pop-ups are displayed soon after a customer visits your store. Use them to inform your visitor about something. For example, that you've got a sale going on a certain product category. This usually works best when you have something of use to tell them. Exit intent pop-ups. When the visitor moves their cursor to leave the page, this pop-up is shown to them offering a deal that's difficult to refuse, this way retaining the potential customer. As I mentioned before, these can be incredibly effective, turning a third of your visitors into customers. Behavior-driven pop-ups. This pop-up appears when a visitor performs a certain behavior. The behavior is indicative of something, and you'll offer them just that. For example, you can add a pop-up after a customer adds a certain product to their cart, offering a complimentary item. Time-driven pop-ups. When a visitor has spent a certain amount of time on your site, you can safely assume that they're interested in what they see, and you can use that knowledge to offer them more. Don't dismiss pop-ups too fast. They're proven to be effective. Faster shopping experience. Users expect pages to load in 2 seconds, and after 3 seconds, up to 40% of users will abandon your site. On top of that, a whopping 69% of e-commerce shopping carts are abandoned. Customers are impatient and expect their shopping experience to be seamless and easy. Keep that in mind and get an edge over your competitors by creating a hassle-free experience. Boost your page speed if you want people to stay on your store. Go to Google PageSpeed or Pingdom and test your page speed. If your page takes longer than 2 seconds to load, you might want to make some changes. One of the easiest ways to boost page speed is making sure your product images are optimized for the web. Unless you need a photo with a transparent background, reformat your PNG images to JPEGs. PNG images are usually heavier and take longer to load. Resize your images. Don't use a 1000 by 1000 PX image and a 100 by 100 PX spot. Compress your photos. Try tiny PNG to save megabytes without compromising on quality. Add the lazy load option. It means that loading of some images will be delayed until the point where they're needed. The setup for this is different with every platform. We added links to tutorials for WooCommerce and Shopify in the description below. Or you could consider removing something from your website entirely. Ask yourself, are all these photos needed? Do they all help your customers make buying decisions? What happens when you take some parts of the page out? Try and test it. Less is more in many cases. Taking out the unnecessary might both improve page load and boost conversions. And while we're on the topic of hassle-free shopping, remove checkout registration on your store if you have it. Checkout registration severely affects your conversion rate. People don't want to spend time filling out a registration page. If checkout takes too long, chances are they'll give up. So make the checkout process as quick as you can. Don't make people log in. Make the step optional. This way they can choose when to create an account. And that's it. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to subscribe to never miss out on our latest content and check out other videos on our channel to help your store become more successful.